Hey everyone, Mr. Gavin here, and I'm going to tell you how to do a new car glitch where you can sell the cars every couple of minutes. You just have to repeat this process. Now make sure you watch this whole video or you will lose your car. Right, so first of all you need to buy a Rebel. They're £3,000 from the internet. Once you've got your Rebel, what you want to do is do exactly what I do. Now I did this with an Adder and I've done this with a Roosevelt, and we've tested it with a new supercar that was bought today and an old supercar. Well, a friend tested it first because I didn't have one. So make sure you follow these steps very carefully. Once you got your Rebel, you're going to need a friend. Once you've got your friend, drive over to Los Santos Customs just like I do and put your two front wheels in Los Santos Customs so the garage doesn't shut. At this point what you want to do is ring your mechanic and then just have it on the screen so the list of cars shows up on the left hand side. Right, now I'm just waiting for this to happen. Right, so then once it's done that, you should be able to drive straight in and just stay in there. Right, now what you want to do is get out, keep the mechanic phone call open, and then just walk out of the garage. This will put your friend in the driver's seat of your Rebel. Right, so once you've left, right, you can hang up the phone. Right, at this point all you need to do now is head back to your apartment and get the car that you're going to duplicate. So my Adder is not a legitimate Adder, it is a duplication, so I expect to get only maybe 150,000 ish. Now if you do this with a real Adder bought in 1.12, you will get the full price. If you do it with an old Adder previous, there's a good chance you could lose it, so you might have to start with a cheaper car and build your way up just repeating this, but there's no 45-minute wait, so it doesn't really matter. Right, so once you got your Adder, head back to here, do the exact same thing again. So ring your mechanic and just keep the list of cars on the left hand side. This is very, very important at this point. Keep the list of cars no matter what you do. So drive it in, drive it close to your friend's car or your original car. Get out, keep the phone list open, and then just drag them out of the Rebel. So press and hold Y or triangle on a PSN. So it'll drag them out. You just get back into your Adder or whatever that you're going to sell. Right, at this point you direct your friend to your actual car which is outside. Now you see my car on the map is shown as a little white car. Direct them to that, so just tell them to go to your car on the map. Once they've gone to your car on your map, what they need to do is just drive away far enough so you can ring your mechanic. Now you can see that I paused and disappeared, Paul disappeared. Once it's there, ring for your Rebel. That'll disappear and it'll put you into Los Santos Customs. At this point, this is where you go and sell the car. So once you've sold it, your Rebel will still be outside somewhere. Never drive that back to your garage. Just drive another car back to your garage, and then repeat this whole process again. Buy a new Rebel. Right, there's no 45-minute wait, so as long as you're using a car that's either a duplicated one like mine and you'll only get 150,000, or a car from 1.12, a supercar from 1.12, you should be perfectly fine. We tested it with that and they were getting 748,000 3 times in a row. But when we used a car that was bought in 1.11, the car disappeared and they lost it. So if you haven't got enough to buy an Adder, buy a sports car. Do this a few times until you got enough money to buy a supercar, and then repeat the process with your supercar. So build it up. But apart from that, the glitch is really, really easy. I mean, you just saw me do it with my Roosevelt and it was back. And my Adder, I'll walk into the garage and it's back. So there's my Adder, there's my Roosevelt up in the top right. The Roosevelt, I did the glitch again, just to show you that it definitely works. So I only got 76,000 from my Roosevelt, but make sure you do exactly them steps on the video and do not use a supercar prior 1.12 because you may lose it. So that's it. Hit the like button and subscribe for more.